In Pokemon Go, catching Pokemon can be a real test, but if training them is your cause, you'll need a lot of Stardust to do it. Stardust is an item that can be used to power up your Pokemon, increasing its combat power and hit points as well as other hidden stats. It cannot be purchased in the shop, and so must be earned by performing certain actions within the game. These include catching Pokemon, hatching them, or getting a defender bonus by placing a Pokemon in the gym and collecting the reward from the shop. Since Stardust is a valuable commodity, it is advisable not to use Stardust unless you can make the most of it. Here are a few tips to keep in mind when using Stardust. More Stardust is required the higher level a Pokemon gets. As you increase in trainer level and find tougher Pokemon, Stardust will quickly scale to the Pokemon's level, eventually costing thousands per power-up. With this in mind, try to limit spending too much, when it may be easier just to try and find a higher level Pokemon in the wild. It may be tempting to start powering up your Pokemon as soon as you find them, but you should probably wait until higher levels, like level 10 or above, before you consider boosting Pokemon you already have. Top off your already powerful Pokemon. Since a Pokemon's CP can only get so high dependent on your trainer's level, you'll never truly max out a Pokemon's CP for good. When finding a Pokemon to level up, try to find the ones you've caught or hatched that are already far along the CP bar, where the white line is near the far right in the 90% range. That ensures you'll only need to power them up once or twice per level to keep them at a high level. Don't waste Stardust on Pokemon you have no candy for. While it can be enticing to want to power up your rare Pokemon you just found, remember that rare Pokemon means you won't have many candy to use to power up along with Stardust. Therefore, it's better saved for when you catch several of that type, or at least hatch them from an egg, which gives you a lot of candy and Stardust to work with. And those are the best ways to use Stardust in Pokemon Go. You can check out more information on IGN's Pokemon Go Wiki Guide, and for everything else, stay with IGN.